Hello and welcome to another walkthrough video for Enlite POS powered by Dark. In the previous video we worked with our favorite customer Diane and we racked all of her invoices. In today's video the scenario is she's going to walk into the store and she's ready to pick up and pay for her items. We're here at the customer action window, and to get to the pick and pay screen the first thing we're going to do is either click this shortcut button down here, or we're just going to hit the pick and pay button that's flashing because she has items pending. Here we are at the pick and pay screen. Across the top we see Diane's name prominently displayed. We have her phone number, her customer rank, she's our number one customer, and then we've got the number of visits, points, and the total number of sales that she has accumulated with us. The grid here at the bottom shows us all the invoices that Diane has working with our store. You'll notice that some of them are already pre-selected for both pick and pay. These are the same ones that have this green mark here. The reason these are selected is that these invoices have already been racked. You'll see the rack location here. So the system knows that they're ready to be picked up and paid and automatically selects them for you. When selecting an invoice, you can choose to pick or pay or any combination of the two. I can also choose to do partial payments by expanding any invoice. In this case, invoice 10100-2 has a jumpsuit and a long dress, and I can select to pay individually any of these items. If I do, you'll notice the system automatically adds a partial flag to the invoice, indicating that it's been partially paid. And the total is added to our totals over on this side. Here is the subtotal for our invoices. Any payment amounts, any credits will be applied, discounts, all of it, and then we have the total due right here, $52.47. If I needed to see more details regarding how this total is being calculated, I can click the details button and it'll give me a breakdown of all the items, if there are upcharges, taxes, environmental taxes, our total, and then the discount totals. If there were previous payments, it'll show those as well as any store credit that might be applied to this invoice. In this case, Diane has available $5 in store credit that she can choose to apply to this invoice. Over here we have some quick buttons that I can more easily work with my invoices. Instead of having to pick all these boxes individually, I can hit all or clear them all by clicking none. Any items that are picked and just need to be paid, I can click this and it'll select just those. Items that are ready, in other words, items that are racked, I can click this button, it'll automatically select all of those. And then the invoice detail button is to see the items inside any one of these invoices without having to expand. So if I click on it, I can see all the items in the invoice and their current status, which is right now they are all checked because this invoice is racked and ready to be picked up and paid. I can look at discounts by hitting the discounts tab. All of these discounts have been created in the back office and are fully customizable. I can select which discount to apply, if it should apply to only the current invoice or all the payments that are being selected to be paid right now, and if they should apply to all the service categories, in this case dry cleaning or laundry or all the categories. Finally, we have different payment options over here. You can see that we've got enabled the credit card manual, cash, a different kind of credit card, and Stripe. These are just pre-configured in our demo system. In your system, you'd be using whatever payment provider you currently use. You can check with us to see if we already work with that payment provider or if it's in our roadmap to be added. We're constantly adding new payment providers to the system based on customer demand. So the best way to find out is to just contact us and let us know who you're using, and we'll tell you if we already work with them or plan to be working with them in the future. For simplicity, I'm going to leave cash selected. If I needed to, I could edit this field and add more money or less money, and it'll calculate my change for me. I'm going to leave it exactly as it is with these quick buttons down here. I'm going to leave it at exactly the total of $52.47, and then we can confirm and print receipt or confirm and not have a receipt. I'm going to go ahead and print receipt. You'll notice the pickup was saved, the payments were saved, and the system is ready for us to take our next action. So if you've hung with us this far into the walkthrough, we've taken a customer from walk-in all the way through pickup and payment and hit all the steps in between. Now this walkthrough isn't over, and it'll continue in the next video. See you there.